What's up, boo? Welcome back. I know it's been a whole hot minute. We're not even talking about it. Today, we're going to talk about a real 10-minute makeup routine. Now, I know you've seen it where people are like, yeah, this is my 10-minute makeup routine. And then you look at the time on the video and it's like 23, 25. No, we're going to keep this all under 10 minutes because I have to get to work. So, first and foremost, primer is always going on this face. What makes this a little bit different for me is that I also use it to prime my lids. Typically, I use a regular eye primer, eye primer to prime up my eyes. But since we're doing a 10-minute makeup routine, I don't got time to be trying to put anything extra on. Then I go in with a setting powder. So you can use a translucent, you can use a skin toned one. I'm gonna do skin toned just because it does give a little bit more coverage. And I'm just using the Peach Perfect by Too Faced. They don't make this anymore, so you can't pick it up, but I need to finish using this. It's probably way expired, but we don't care. We're finna use it. And then I let that set for a second. Sometimes I'll spray it. Let's go ahead and spray it today. And I'll let that dry. While I let that dry, this is the piece that makes it all kind of like come together. A skin toned concealer. The closest one you can find to your skin tone, undertone, all of those things are gonna matter. I'm using the Sephora Best Skin Ever in a 35N, just in case you are my, what do they call it, foundation twin. And I will put this everywhere where I am a bit dark. So definitely underneath my eyes. And definitely on top of my eyes. This is one of my favorite concealers. I will continue to buy this for sure. Now I've got to find my blending brush on this desk. If you see this desk, whoo, you'd be like, Kurt, what is happening? I'm taking the setting spray on the brush, and I want to make sure that it's damp but not wet. So I will take off some of it on the back of my hand, and then I'll start blending in where I need to have some of that cover. And you can already tell how much of a difference that makes. And I just blend it out so that it looks seamless. Like I need it to look as seamless as possible. Well, there goes that. And I'll even take a little bit, just like on my cheeks and things. Again, just to make sure that it's looking real natural. Like I'm just evening out my skin tone, whatever's left on the brush. I'll rub that also on my forehead, down my nose. I need everything to be even. And onto the next side. Now I do have oily lids, and so I do go back in and set them with translucent because I don't want it to be any darker when it comes to the concealer. So I will set them with translucent. My favorite setting powder for that is the Laura Mercier or the One Size. Both of those, they give me exactly what I need. So just taking some on the back of my hand and dabbing it off because I don't want it too different, you know, like I don't want it highlighted. I just want it set. And that's the, I guess, the trick, because otherwise if it looks highlighted or it changes the concealer, then you look like you may have on eyeshadow. And we're not really going for that. We're just wanting to make sure that everything stays in place. And then I also take it and set around where I pinpointed the concealer at. Definitely underneath the eyes for sure. Because my eyes crease. It's a whole thing. I'm not sure if you can tell, but for me, like, I already noticed a difference. Like, my skin tone just looks more even. I'm then going to take the setting powder again and set my face. And we're going to let that dry. While that's doing its thing, brows for me, because I don't have any brows, so I need to make sure that I get some on. It also helps to bring the entire face together. So I'm using the LA Girl Set It Clear Brow Gel. I feel like this has lasted me forever. For this to be only like a couple of bucks, this has lasted me so long. And it's a really good one. It's very soft hold, but enough of a hold that I don't have to worry about it throughout the day. And then I'm taking the Precisely My Brow, an OG from Benefit. And we're going to go ahead and fill in my brows. And remember, brows are sisters, not twins. I thought about going and getting like tattooed brows and like all of that. But I'm afraid that one, I would be allergic to the stuff. And two, that they would not do a great job. And then I am stuck with brows that look absolutely nothing like me. You know, because like brows like shape the face. And I don't want to have the wrong shape for my face. You know what I mean? If you have tattooed brows or not laminated, that's not the word I'm looking for, because you gotta have brows to have laminated brows. What's the other one? You know what I'm talking about. Derma whatever brows. Let me know your experience down below, especially if you are in Iowa, because I want to know all of the things. I want to know who you went to. I want to know, you know, prices. Help a sister out, okay? Like, help a sister out, for real. Just trying to get this front part remotely even, because I feel like it's a little slim. And then I feel like this is a little chalky for me. Like, this is just one of those days where the brows kind of do the wrong thing, and that's okay. It doesn't bother me too much. I just want to make sure that they look as natural as I can get them. That drives me up the wall when people have like super black brows. Nope, can't handle that. And then I set those in place and I let those dry. So let me find my little mirror. Here we go. Spray I've been using Urban Decay All Nighter, as well as the Sephora collection one. Both of these are really good. I'm really surprised by the Sephora collection one. I did not think it would have as much of a hold, if that makes sense, as it does. I can't do that with that hand. But it does. It does a really good job. And then finally, mascara. I've been using two mascaras lately. I found one of them, but I can't find the other one. Where did it go? Oh, right here. The Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara, and then the KVD Full Sleeve. This is a tubing mascara. This one is not. I'm going to use the tubing mascara because it's going to be a longer day today. With tubing mascaras, if you've been here for any amount of time, you know that they're like some of my favorite. So they just stay in place better for me. I struggle with like smudging, flaking, that kind of stuff. And they do not do any of that. All right. And that, my friends, is it. 10-minute makeup, like literally it's 10 minutes and 20 seconds for this video. And of course, like I had a little intro, that kind of thing. But my skin tone's even. I look remotely put together. Just enough for me to be able to feel comfortable being out and about. You can put on a little blush, bronzer if you wanted to. I don't really do that. Now I'm kind of wondering if I should, just so you could kind of see what it looks like. I think I am. Let's just do it so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to use the LYS powder bronzer because I feel like that's a good one. And that will add just a little bit of sculpting without doing too much, because of course you still want to keep it nice and natural. And I took very little. I almost forgot lip, the fat oil. This from NYX is phenomenal. Yeah, because you gotta have something on your lips. There we go. Done, done, and done. Let me know your thoughts down below if this is something you'll be trying out on those more chill, laid back days. Sometimes this is just good, like when I just want to be in the house. Like I want to feel put together, but I don't necessarily want to put on a full face, you know, run into the store, things like that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Let me know your thoughts down below. I love you guys. May God continue to bless you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.